Best ways to make money while you sleep. We all want money while we sleep, or go on vacation, or do whatever we want to do. And it's been said that one of the worst ways to make money is to trade your time for money. And after being laid off a few times in my past, I have to agree, you really want to make money while you sleep. And it's nowhere nearly as hard as people have made it seem. I'm gonna tell you the truth. I'm gonna tell you exactly how to do it. So let's go. I'm gonna share with you Noelle's 7 best ways to make 6 figures. I'm gonna share with you the biggest trap that trips most people up and costs them so much money, basically empties their bank account, but I'm gonna tell you exactly how to avoid doing that. And I'm gonna share with you my dirty little secret to getting multiple streams of income. I'm gonna give you 5 ways to get multiple streams of income in the next 30 days. So most people make money by doing what? Going to work, okay? Most of us are taught we need to go to school, we need to get a job, and we need to earn money. And usually the way that we're taught to earn money, even by the people that are teaching us, our teachers and our professors, are teaching us to trade our time for money. And unfortunately, that is not the way to get rich. And unfortunately, you cannot make money while you sleep doing that. So if you work a job, if you trade your time for dollars, then you're probably not making money while you're asleep. You're making money while you are doing the activity that they pay you for. And yes, that's fine. Most of us make a good living. We are able to pay our bills, take care of our families, and live a decent life. But unfortunately, you'll never really earn your time that way. One of the main benefits of setting up money while you sleep is basically setting up multiple streams of income. Now, Noelle is not going to sit here and tell you to quit your job and go off and just start getting money while you sleep. Yes, I definitely think that you should, and I quit my job, and I think you should probably quit yours too. But I'm not even gonna go there. I'm not salary shaming. I want you to do what's best for you. But I'm gonna advise you that you need to start thinking about multiple streams of income, making another stream of income besides the job that you work, okay? So if you're a teacher, a firefighter, a policeman, whatever you do, that's your first stream of income, okay? So you work for this person, they pay you every 2 weeks or once a month or whatever it is, that's fine. But that is one stream of income. And the problem with that is if it ends, then what do? Okay? You're gonna be laid off. You're gonna have to get unemployment. There was a lot of people that learned a lot during like the pandemic or during, some of the hurricanes and some of the other things that we've experienced where they lost their income and didn't have other streams of income. So let's talk about creating those other streams of income, and let me give you those 7 best ways that I promised. I'm gonna tell you the 7 best ways, and fortunately, I'm gonna tell you them from worst to best. They're all awesome ways, and they're all actual ways that I make money right now. And the thing about it is you can do all of these things, and I'm gonna list them out, but please stay to the end, because like I said, I'm gonna save the best one for last. So number 7, to get money while you're asleep, let's talk about writing books. You can do regular books that are lengthy, and you can get them published. You can publish them yourselves. Or you could even do ebooks and sell them directly on Amazon and Kindle and things like that and start making your own direct money. And the great thing about books is you write the book the one time and the money just keeps coming. The books are available on Amazon and on Kindle and things like that. Barnes and Noble, again, you can self-publish your own books. You don't need a publisher. It's something that almost anyone can do. You can write books about anything that you want. You can write books about real estate like Noelle's has. You can write children's books like Noelle has, or you can write whatever type of book that you want. And the great thing about it is books do still sell. So if you write a great book, it's like a great product and it will sell even while you're asleep. I absolutely love my book royalties. I see the money just come into my bank account and I just cash those checks. And that's money while you sleep. Number 6, okay, this is my favorite. I know you thought this probably would be last, but this is number 6, rental properties. Rental properties are another great stream of revenue, especially when you have property management in place. Because like I said, this is money while you sleep. So if you have to manage the property yourself, then that's not money while you sleep. But if you have great rental properties and you do what I teach you to do, you actually will have enough money in that rent that you can pay a property manager to handle that property, and all they ever do is mail you a check. I have tons of properties. At one point, I had over 40 single family residences, but I had property managers that handled most of it, and I really did not have to do very much to get that money. So rental properties are an amazing way to get money while you sleep. It's not that hard to get into. I've made tons of videos teaching you that, and it's an amazing thing that actually grows your wealth too. Number 5, stocks, bonds, dividends, things of that nature. So you can invest in the stock market. You can literally buy stocks. I do have stocks. I'm not a big stock person. I'm never probably going to make you a video on how to invest in the stock market. I do it, but I really just keep to stocks that I know. I own some PayPal stock, eBay, GE, again, full disclosure, I literally own these stocks, and these are the type of investments that I make. I don't necessarily invest in companies I've never heard of unless they are like crowd funds or things like that. But when I'm talking about just a regular stock market, I usually stick to companies that are well known, and I buy what they call blue chip stock that almost everyone can get, and those are companies that are well established and they pay me dividends. Number 4, online store. So an internet business, an internet store where you're selling products or services online. I have several businesses that I run that are online stores where I sell products, most of which I sell through drop shipping now, and I make lots of money while I sleep. So basically all I had to do was create a website, take pictures of the products that I had, and then when a sale comes in after someone has already paid me for the sale, then I pay the distributor, whoever makes the product, usually someone in China, people with my teas and my hairs and things like that, and they ship the product directly to my customers. I don't have to do anything. That is money while we sleep. That is an internet business combined with drop shipping, and that is an awesome way to make money while you sleep. Number 3, the sharing economy. Airbnb and Turo, I'm talking about very specifically as the 2 sharing economy websites that I use the absolute most, and Booking.com. So basically what I do is I take my properties, I get them, and I use sites like Airbnb for my properties, and I use sites like Turo, Turo, for my cars. I literally buy cars and properties. I put them on these sharing websites, and I rent those properties or those cars out to people that want to use them. And those platforms help manage all of it, and I don't have to do anything, okay? You literally can set up where people, you hire people, you put the property, for example, I'll give you a quick example, especially with the cars, because this is a little bit newer. I have some really nice cars, a Porsche, a Tesla, and things like that. When I am not driving those vehicles, I put them on a website called Turo, Turo. People come and rent those cars, and I make as much money on a house as I do on a car. Literally, I probably make more money off of my cars than I do on houses. That is a new thing. This isn't something that I was doing before, but I use the sharing economy. I have a master's degree in economic development. I'm all about the economics, and that gives me money while I sleep. Number 2, and this is actually one of my absolute favorites. I almost debated as making this number 1, but I could not make it number 1, just being honest with you guys. So this is number 2. It is crowdfunding, okay? This is a way to make money while you sleep. I literally have a crowdfund website. My company is NOELLE'S Inc. We buy real estate and we share the profits with our investors. You can go to TrueCrowd, that's TrueCrowd.com to check it out. You can make your own crowdfund where people invest money. I literally wake up every single morning and there are new investors putting money into my fund while I sleep. I haven't done anything. I created the fund. It's there. People put money into it. They give me money to buy properties. I use it to buy properties and I split the profits with them. That is money while you sleep. And drum roll, number 1. This is the absolute best way, hands down. I have literally made millions selling online courses. So yes, I have my books, I have my podcast, I have my YouTube, I have all of these other things, television shows, but the absolute biggest money maker for me has been when I started mentoring, coaching, and creating courses. Now, coaching and mentoring is not money while you sleep. I'm being really honest with you. I have to talk to my students. I have to do things with them. That is not money while you sleep. But the course, when people just buy my course and they don't want to actually talk to Noelle and they don't need my hand holding and they don't need to talk to my team, they just buy my course and they go and they learn it all on their own. That is money while you sleep. I have lots of courses that I've created where people cannot afford maybe the mentorship, or they don't want to invest in that. They don't have time. They just want to learn it really quickly, or they want to learn one little specific thing like just Airbnb. They go to my course, bnbriches.com. That's one of them. I have another one, you know, the women who win in real estate. You can buy that course. I have tons of little courses, how to build your own business. I've created lots of courses and made millions of dollars selling real estate courses. And you can do the same by creating your own online course. You make a website with your expertise, and you learn something, you do it, because you have to be in integrity. You got to do. I don't want you teaching people stuff that you don't know how to do, and then you teach it. So learn, do, teach. That is the absolute best way, number one, hands down way to make money while you sleep. Please go ahead and check out my company, NOELLE'S, NUUREZ.com. You can go directly to that website. Again, that's NUUREZ.com. Again, it's a crowdfunded real estate company that I created just to bring more people in so that they could invest in real estate. You can also check out the crowdfund website that I gave you in number 2. Check out TrueCrowd, TrueCrowd.com, and you can see what we're doing there. You can see the company. You can learn about it. You can start your own crowdfund if you want to. I am trying to make every avenue available for you to be successful. I want you to have all the knowledge, the tools, the information, everything that you need to be successful. This is Noelle. To your success.